On this episode of Grassroots Garage, we have Dennis's 1990 Honda Civic. These days, Dennis is best known for bringing hot import nights to Australia, or his brand Function Apparel. Back in the Auto Salon days, he was known for Team Ground Zero. Take a trip down memory lane as we discuss the good old days of the modified cars in the early 2000s.
Welcome to Grassroots Garage. We're going old school today. We're talking to someone who's been in the scene for a lot longer than most. We've got Dennis today. Dennis, thanks for your time, man.
No problem.
Mate, We'll start here. Tell us about your car.
Okay, this is a 1990 Honda Civic stock. You know, I just want to keep it stock. It's my daily, and I want it stock because it's hard. There's not much people that has everything original inside. Most of these cars are probably chopped up, you know. But when I saw this, it was nice, good daily, good in petrol. So yeah.
Love that. Do it.
Yeah.
But it's not a race car, right? It's
just a daily, you know. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to really spend too much on it.
Yeah.
So I actually just want to keep it original.
I love that.
You know, yeah.
I know. But how many are left with the original gear, you know?
Yeah.
But like this was not a bad motor.
Yeah,
no.
no.
All right. So you got the dual carbs,
yeah.
right? Are they a certain brand or there's Honda branded?
No, it's just stock.
Yeah.
It's the original everything.
Yeah. But these aren't variable valve yet, are they?
No, not yet.
So
No VTEC yet. Yeah. None of that. So if it dies, I'll swap it.
What are you going to swap it to? Come on. I'll ask you later anyway.
Everyone's saying K swap it, but yeah. But when it dies, I'll consider.
What's this style where they slam them, they put the racks on them?
They call it stands and all that stuff, but okay. I don't really. I just like it like this. I don't call it anything, you know.
Just a timeless sort of style, isn't it? You lower it.
I don't know. Like recently, I'm getting into the '90s car. Yeah. I think the cars back in the 90s, the best ones.
I agree.
Yeah.
Is this factory?
This is actually from a Golf Mark III.
Okay. All right. How'd you make it fit?
From research, all the Honda guys with a 1990 EF Civic puts this.
Sick.
So yeah, from there I said, oh yeah, and this is from eBay for like $420. So can't go wrong.
Perfect. So factory interior
still good. Yeah. No cracks on the dash.
Magic.
Yeah, I just changed the steering wheel. Yeah.
And
you have to make it period correct. You know, you cannot just put here.
Yeah. And see, these you can't do steering wheel swaps on the new cars, can you? Because of the
because of the airbag.
Yeah.
But this one, because it's analog, you can take anything out.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's 16 valve back in the day, but that's pretty standard for those times. It's funny, that's the things they advertise on the side of the car. 16 valve dual carb.
Actually, the Australian delivered one doesn't have a sticker here.
Oh, okay.
So the Asian ones, I bought this sticker from Indonesia to put it on.
Sick.
Yeah.
I love that. And this red, you've done that as well?
Yeah.
The little red, that's just
because in Asia again, there's a red on the side strips, yeah?
Beautiful. Honda sort of has the red. They sort of own the red colour
because of the Type R. Yeah.
The nice wheels on there. What are they?
The SSW tuning wheels.
Okay, tuning wheels and a bit of a have you sort of stretched them on the tyres on? A
No, I didn't mean it to be stretched, but yeah.
But it's I love that we've gone back to a bit of tyre on
Yeah.
your rim.
I don't want those. I didn't really like those. What do you call this? That stretched look. The undersized tires, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, guys would have been putting on 17-inch wheels and no tyre back in the day.
No, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, man. That's it, mate. I think we've done the walk around. That's perfect. Can I just possibly get a quick shot of the interior? Yeah, just factory. And it's for us, what we're doing, we love the show cars, we love those, but we're more interested in cars that getting driven.
Yeah, and
driven around.
And for me, at the moment, I just like it stock. I want to keep it, original.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. It's hard to find a car like this that's original still inside.
Oh, yeah.
That's why this is more unique than the ones that's modified.
100%. Mate, you find me a CRX that's factory.
Yeah. Nah, cannot.
I just went to get out of the car and it was deceiving how low it is to the ground, and I went to put my feet down and I was already ground height is so low.
It is low.
Love that. The power windows.
Yeah,
this is what it's all about in this car, right?
Yeah.
Windows down, cruising about.
Yeah, just cruising. You don't need to be fast.
No.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
It's just
those bumps.
Yeah, these bumps. But if you don't scrape, you're not low enough.
People never really understand why people in slim cars are always smiling.
Yeah.
There's just something else about being so low to the ground. I can touch the ground out this window. Hey, it feels like it anyway.
They don't understand the lowered life.
Yeah. And I get that it's fun to go fast.
Yeah.
But it's also fun. Sunny day, windows down, cruising. So have you got subs in this as well?
Not yet.
Nah, you're gonna, yeah. Because when I was following you to go in there, I could hear subs. I'm thinking, I
changed the speakers here.
Okay, and you got the big ones in the back there too. Yeah.
But no subs yet.
Beautiful. Let's go right back. Tell us about your first car.
Man, first car is back in 1993. Hyundai Excel.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hyundai Excel, and back then I wasn't into wheels or into body kits and all that. I was into stereo, car audio.
Yes.
Okay, car audio, 12s, splits and all that. That was the boom the bass. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, second car is Mitsubishi Mirage.
Okay.
Okay, when the Mitsubishi Mirage came out.
Yeah.
In 96, 95, 96.
Yep.
Got a brand new one. But back then, this was a good thing about back in the 90s. Mitsubishi offered body kits for a brand new car.
Really?
Yeah, from I don't know who makes it, but it's a fiberglass. It's an aftermarket, but they offer it when you buy a brand new.
On the brand new car.
Yeah.
Wow.
With wheels too. You can pick your wheels. So back then, I don't know what happened now, but back then, they entertained modifiers. Okay, So I bought a fully modified car, brand new.
Wow.
Delivered with body kit, wheels, but they just won't lower the car. That's the limit. Okay, so that was my second car. Unfortunately, I crashed that, and then I went back to a Hyundai Elantra.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
and that I think changed my style with the Elantra. Okay, because that's the time that I went all out. No body kits off the shelf for the Elantra, so it had to be custom made from Fiber Motive. You remember Fiber Motive?
Fiber Motive, yes, yep.
Son from Fiber Motive did a custom body kit for the Elantra. No body kit off the shelf, so we had to get parts from everywhere. That's the time I started lowering cars, putting wheels, and that is my first Auto Salon car.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes, yep.
Yep. Okay.
So what year is this?
This was 98. 98,
okay,
99,
yep.
When Auto Salon, their second show.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, so I entered that car with Fiber Motive. Okay, so that was my second car. And then coming to 2000, I got all, as you know, all the magazines from the US started coming through. So you start looking at US magazines. And back then, the Honda is the king. Okay?
Yep.
Everywhere in the US, Honda's getting modified, especially the Civic. So my next car after the Elantra, I traded it in for a Honda Civic EK.
Nice.
95.
Yep.
That took me to the next level again. So that one, I bought an original Body Club body kit. Yeah. Installed by Peter from Bodyform. Changed the interior. The interior was changed to red suede.
Yeah.
With Del Sol seats. No one has done Del Sol seat, but I read it in the US that it can fit, so we fit it. So the inspiration for the EK was really from the US, all the magazines from the US. And that's the time that I took hold of the car club called Team Ground Zero.
Wow. There you
Okay,
go.
so all of us had Hondas, and we entered Auto Salon, and that's it. Every year after that, we were there.
Ground Zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ground Zero was always there. Auto Salon in this era is two different things. Okay, most of the kids now gone are the Hondas. No one really does up a Honda anymore. If you're doing up a Honda, you're a select breed. You're really a purist that you really love that brand.
Yep.
Most of this is what I've noticed as well. Okay, no offense to the young kids now, because I organize, we organize hot import nights, so we see all the entries. Yeah, damn entries are all Golfs. Okay, no offense again. All the Golfs are nice, but all the entries are Golfs, Evos, 86.
86 is the massive, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is the funny thing again. This is from this is a story just recent, the last show. Yeah. We had entries for Evos. Okay, I think it's 10 or 15 Evos entered. Okay, so we review it. Damn, they're all the same. They're all the same color, the same body kit. Okay, I think the only thing changing was the wheels.
Yep.
Okay, but the style was all the same. So it was fun. So we had to pick the very best out of all those the same ones. The most complete ones. Again, no offense to these people. They have nice cars, but man, in a show, if we put 20 of the same car in there, man, people will complain. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just a different era now. That's why I bought this, because seriously, this one gets more compliments than my 350Z. Okay, my 350Z, it's a nice car. People, I think for the new generation, they love that. But with the Civic, I get more thumbs up. Even in a stoplight, we're on a stoplight, some guy pulls over, they will go like this. I don't know what's with a 90s car, but yeah, it looks it looks nice. Yeah, it looks good. And yeah, and another funny story on the M4. I'm driving this on the M4. Another old school car, a Corolla.
Yes.
A
The old
KE.
twin cam?
The twin cam
yeah,
KE,
yeah.
the boxy one
Yeah.
too. I didn't know he was beside me. We were like this on the M4. He was just observing my car. And then when I saw his car, I was observing his car.
Yeah.
And then he was like this, I was like that, and then he took off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was, there's a certain, I don't know, a certain thing about the old school guys, that appreciate each other's car. It doesn't matter if it's stock, but they like it,
Yeah.
The other thing is I saw Honda guy driving an FK8, the new Type R. It was up here as well. He was coming from Eastern Creek. I was just on the Great Western Highway.
Mm.
I can see him from the lights. He was already looking.
Yes.
Okay, he was far away, but I know he was looking already. When he turned, he was like this as well.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, this little car, grabs attention."
Definitely does.
Yeah.
It's got some presence on the road.
Yeah.
It sits. Yeah.
It's got presence. It's got people that knows cars will appreciate. Okay, they know. And man, I Weatherill Park, Greenway. I was just buying food.
Yeah.
There's this Asian kids in a shop taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
Just parked.
Love
Yeah,
that.
like surprising.
Mm.
Between the 350 and this gets more, looks and
Yeah.
and random photos and
Yep.
and compliments. Like
Mm.
if I post something like my Civic on Instagram, it gets more likes than the
I love
350.
that.
So I don't know. Is it because it's the in thing at the moment?
Mate,
Yeah.
I think they're just getting that age to have made it through, to not be rusty through all these.
Yeah.
It has to have been looked after,
Yeah.
right? So how many of these sedans are there? There's probably not many
Not
left.
many.
You know?
When I was buying this, there was two.
Yeah.
There was this one and one in Naura.
Mm.
Okay, and that Naura one I called. Apparently, that Civic was in the family for that long.
Mm.
They never sold it.
Mm.
The reason why they're selling it was the mom died. It was the mom's car.
Mm.
The mom died, so they had to sell it.
Mm.
It was immaculate as well.
Oh wow. Yeah.
When I called and I said I'm gonna visit the next day, when I called again, it was sold.
Sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was the next one.
Mhm.
And then when this one was owned by an old guy in Lidcombe, an old Chinese dude.
Mm.
He said, "Okay, let's meet at the petrol station." So we met. When I saw it, I bought it straight away.
I love that.
I said, I wouldn't find one like this. Man, I've seen a few EFs, hatch or sedan. It's all chopped up. It's all, it's the dash is fucked up. It's not like this. Yeah. So it's hard to find this, a DC2 Integra.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Even an EK, a good quality EK, nah man, you will not find one. They're all chopped up, they're all trashed. So you'll be lucky to get one like this.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm thinking of getting another EK if I find a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother actually got an EK sedan. He was lucky. It was still good condition. So he swapped that too.
Yeah,
he engine swapped that.
Yes.
But that's another story. But, and my friend with the CRX with a K swap too, and that's another story as well.
CRX.
Yeah. Even though I have a Nissan 350, I'm still a Honda guy. So that's why I still appreciate Hondas. So if someone's driving a DC2 that's in good condition, I will still compliment it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in the modern era now. Yeah.
All right. So here's the question.
Yeah.
Let's say you keep this one as is. You're happy with that. You're daily in it. I find you another one, good condition, good condition, but you're happy to modify it.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you an unlimited budget.
Yeah.
What would you do to this?
Oh, if you gave me that, the only thing I'm gonna change is the engine.
Yeah.
Put a B series or K swap.
Yeah.
Whatever is easier.
Yes.
But nothing. I'm just gonna restore everything.
Yeah, and keep it looking exactly like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
I reckon I don't know, K's seem to be quite tall. I don't know.
Yes, you have to change the bonnet.
Okay.
You have to change the bonnet.
To lift it.
Yeah, to lift it. Yeah. You have to change the bonnet. But body-wise, no. You keep it the same. Maybe get some JDM parts from Japan, the one that Honda made only for Japan. Those little air purifiers here and there. But other than that, no.
Keep it like this.
Yeah, resto mod.
I love that. Yeah.
Just restore everything.
Yes.
And change the engine, but restore. Nothing extreme.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. So let's say I'm bringing back Auto Salon.
Yeah.
Right. And I say I want your car to be the cover car.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't have to be a Honda. It can be any car you want. But I want you to build one car that represents 2004. What would you build
Cyber
me?
1.
Cyber 1.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you build me.
Cyber 1.
Okay.
Close second is Mr. CRX.
Mr. CRX.
Okay.
Yeah.
The CRX is the iconic Auto Salon car.
Yeah.
Okay. The EF CRX, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
That is Auto Salon.
Mm.
If you put Cyber 1 here, people will say, "Oh, that's the car
That's the
from
car.
Auto Salon."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not, and you know what's a close third? The Suzuki Swift.
Yeah.
The Suzuki Swift
Mm.
and the CRX was the iconic Auto Salon car
Mm.
ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because from 98 to, man, imagine, Brian won King of Auto Salon with the CRXs, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the iconic.
It is iconic, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess a couple of years later, but for me it was always those Mitsubishi Lancers, the front wheel drive, the little hatchback, not hatchback,
The coupe.
the coupe,
Yeah.
right? And they would just take the suspension out,
Yeah.
and sit them on the ground, 17-inch like G0s,
Yeah, Jeeps,
or,
you
you
know.
know, right?
Yes, the G0.
On the ground, and you did like a beige interior,
yeah.
a white interior.
Or snakeskin interior,
Oh,
man.
mate. And I know they weren't very functional.
Yeah.
I get it. I get they weren't quick. I
Okay,
understand.
they were the in thing back in those days.
Mm.
Okay, and I wouldn't bag it because I would love someone to do that now.
Mm.
You know, now what happened now is everyone's into JDM.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has access to what the US has, so they're copying the style from the US. You know the stance, the airbag, and all that stuff. But the originality of Auto Salon, the people that build cars back in Auto Salon disappeared.
Mm.
You know, the people like Brian, Mr. CRX. That man, who can think of putting an aquarium in the back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Auto Salon.
Mm,
The builders in Auto Salon thought of putting a fish
Mm-hmm.
in the boot
Mm-hmm.
with the speakers,
Mm.
and no one's brave enough to do that now, man.
Mm.
I'm telling you now, no one's brave enough to do that. No one's brave enough to put snake skin everywhere.
Mm.
But that's what I wanted to see for HIN.
Yeah.
Those kind of builders that, no offense again to people that build cars now. The people that build cars now is a different era. So I think they're mostly performance, okay?
Mm.
The interior, you put a slap on a bride seats, suede the dash,
Mm.
do stuff on the engine, and then that's it.
Mm.
The kids nowadays like it, but man, back then, if you're building a car, you go all out.
Yeah.
You don't you touch every single part of the
Mhm,
car.
mhm.
You just don't swap seats and put racing seats. Nah, man, you got everything and put snake skin everywhere.
You put a single seat in the middle
Yeah,
of a WRX.
I remember that. I remember that too.
When I say cars that influenced you,
Yeah.
so you get in these US magazines, can you think of a couple of cars that influenced
Because back
you?
then, back in the late 90s, early 2000, the common was the sex spec style. Okay, so everyone in Autosalon is like that. Airbrush, chrome wheels, snake skin inside the car. To be able to be different, you need to look somewhere else. Okay. And Australia didn't have the JDM scene back then.
Mm.
It was young, and only a select few really knows what they are. So that's what influenced me.
Mhm.
I looked in the US, and back then in the US, the JDM thing was already
Mhm.
entrenched
Mhm.
in their car scene. And when I look at US magazine, Import Tuner, Super Street, that was the style. There was no airbrushing. There was no, So when I had the Civic, the EK, that's where I looked.
Mhm.
I said, I will make it like a US car. So back in the late 90s, the Body Club N-Spec body kit was the in thing.
Mhm.
So I got it ordered. I said, I want the body. I was the first one.
Mhm.
Okay, I was the first one that got it on. And then back then too, no one had put a carbon fiber bonnet.
Mhm.
I said, I want a carbon fiber bonnet.
Yes.
Back then, the carbon fiber bonnet is so expensive because it's the first generation.
Mhm.
So I bought one. So the influence, my first influence is really from the US.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
from the US. Not a lot from Japan. Japan's car scene is a mixed match of everyone.
Mm.
Okay. People think that, oh, I want to be Jay Davis, Japan. No, in Japan, sometimes they look at the US as well. Sometimes they go crazy as well, crazier than us. Fucking lights everywhere, and
Oh, mate, those big
CISO doors. Yeah,
exhausts,
yeah. So they have their world of their own. Okay, so we cannot really compare. Yeah, we can copy their style, but yeah, for my inspiration, it's the US. Really, yeah. Whatever was happening in the US that time, I said I want it.
I love that.
Because that's something different from the Aussie airbrushed everything and chrome wheels. Yeah, so yeah, that's my inspiration.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, we might pause. That's part one,
Yeah.
2-part series. Hang around for part 2. You'll love it. Dennis, you're a legend. Thanks for your time, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
That wraps up this episode. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, if you like what we're doing with the Grassroots Garage project, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to all the socials. Stay tuned for the next one.